Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Well, we survived another night. Today I want to talk about health on the homestead. Now, I am over 59 years old. In October I'll be 60. I used to have high blood pressure, mainly because the doctor had me on testosterone because of my medical condition. And the disease I was born with, and there's no cure, and what they wanted to do for the maintenance virtually killed me. It did mess up my heart. Testosterone is nothing to mess with at all. It will give you prostate cancer. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I take every morning, with the exception of two. So, first thing I take is the fish oil. This is great for the heart. Gives you everything that, like if you don't can get to eat fish much. I mean, I would fish at the lake, but the fish aren't edible. But this is 1,000 milligrams. And it also has 300 milligrams of the omega-3 that you need for a healthy heart. 2, lutein. A few years ago, I was seeing this in my eyes. I couldn't see it. I didn't know what was happening. Someone thought maybe I had a stroke. Well, about $1,200 later in a hospital bill, they told me, no, I didn't have no stroke. That was money in the garbage can. I could have got my mouth fixed. Went to the eye doctor, and he said it's due to old age. I think it's because I've been hit by items in the head so many times. The inside of the eyes are starting to drape down. There's no way to cure that. Go figure. Everything on me doesn't seem to be able to cure. But this is a vitamin for the eyes. This helped that go away. Now, as we age, we lose our memory. So I got ginkgo biloba, or whatever you want to call it. I take one of these every day. It keeps my mind sharp. It keeps me, my memory where it needs to be. Because the job I do at work is not only physical, it's mental. This helps. Here, if you want to really control your blood pressure, magnesium. Now, these are a pretty good sized pill. If you ever have yellow skin, you're feeling weak, you're getting muscle cramps from hell, take one of these, break them in half. I have another smaller bottle that I put these in. And I break them in half and put them in there. And that eliminates that. And my blood pressure is the best it's ever been. Yes, it gets high depending on how angry one gets. But this helps that. Now, saw palmetto. It's for the health of your prostate. If you find yourself that, well, you're not peeing that great, well, chances are it might be a little inflamed or, These are 400 milligrams. For a while I take these until a lot of the symptoms clear up. Now, there was a point in time that I had the kidney stones. Found out the hard way. And went to the hospital in Paris. They wouldn't see me. They didn't have time. So I came home. I suffered for the weekend. Monday, I was in so much pain. I was crawling on my hands and knees, crying in pain, like I was dying. It's like there was a knife buried in my back and just ripping into me. So I got my van and I drove to the emergency room up in Murray, Callaway Hospital. And I crawled through the door and I passed out from the pain. I woke up, I was sitting in a chair in an office, and I filled out some papers, gave them my insurance card. Then they took me by gurney to the intensive care unit. They hooked me up to all kinds of machines, and I had this great big thing that a doctor said. He said my colon was full, packed. And I told him it can't be packed. I just took a dump this morning. So it's like, doesn't make any sense. So they did the CT scan. They told me I was severely dehydrated. Now, mind you, at the time I'm kind of a chocoholic, eating lots of chocolate, because I have very low blood sugar. I'm not diabetic. I'm the exact opposite, which is just as dangerous. So between that and the soda, the caffeine's bad for you too. So I can't even go near coffee. That stuff pop a stone out quicker than anything. Guys, it's nothing like pissing broken glass. So when they told me what it was, and they told me to go to a urologist and they'll get rid of it. They'll do surgery. Well, I knew it was kidney stones before. And they said this one was about this big around. And it was stuck in the tube that goes from my kidney down to my bladder. Mind you, my whole guts were like I got trampled by a cow and just stomped on. Seriously. I go, all right, I'll go fill the prescription out at the drugstore, and now I'm going to head to Walmart. Walmart? AZO. AZO. Now, this dissolves stones. Seriously. This is where you find it in the women's section, where all the tampons and all their little stuff that they use. It's for the strongest UTI pain reliever available. It's good if you have a UTI. Kills the pain. I was told by a coworker that this product will dissolve so you can pass the stone. Hold on. I'll be right back. I forgot the thing. Well, I actually accidentally threw it away. But anyways, what you see here is what I take to stay healthy. Now, vitamin C, in the depth of winter, I take about 2,500 milligrams. Now, despite all this stuff, when I got the COVID, I actually caught it from a coworker. Trust me, I wanted to kick his ass. For a man that don't believe in nothing, he's had it twice, maybe even 3 times. And he says, oh, it wasn't that bad. But the first time, he never got the vaccine. I got the vaccine twice. Booster, I'm not going to bother with it. Because when I got it, it put me down. I don't know who developed this. Shame on them. It's like the ones that created the love bugs. The bugs that look like a lightning bug, but not. They were made to eat mosquitoes in Florida. That was the Florida Gators, that college. They created that. Tell you what, them bugs nasty. They eat the paint off your vehicles. When you hit them, you go through Florida, it's just plastered with them. Not healthy at all. But here in Tennessee, it's totally different. You got a lot of pollen. I still get a cough. That's because I have sinus drainage and it runs down. There is one other thing I want to show you. What I take for that actually stops it. Mucus Relief DM. This is my go-to. You get it at Dollar General, fairly cheap. I carry it with me because in the morning, this goo in my head goes up, and if I'm, go down my throat or run out my nose. And in some cases, you be bent over doing something, it smells like rotten eggs. Not happy. But that's the stuff I take for that. But anyways, this is the end of Health Tip. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time here on Lynn's Homestead. You have an awesome day.